From zero to hero. We're going to be talking about building your dream physique by losing 10% of your body fat and building lean muscle. The domain method. This is for busy, skinny fat, or overweight guys who are sick of their muffin top and want to see their abs. I'll help you lose 10% of your body fat in the next 180 days without doing strict diets, without the endless cardio, and without gaining back the weight. It's through the process known as the domain method. Now, what exactly is the domain method? Everyone comes from different domains, different genetics, different environments, different backgrounds, cultures, but we all have similar goals: fat loss, muscle gain, confidence building. We want to stack those goals. But today, I'm going to be walking you through how my client Daniel went from 247 pounds and over 20% body fat to 209 pounds and 8% body fat. And he is currently sitting at 220 pounds, 8.5% body fat. And he has stayed below 10% body fat since February while just about eating whatever he wants. As you can see in the bottom right, just about eats anything that he wants to because he followed the domain method. So we lost 10% of his body fat. He gained lean mass. We revealed the ab that he always wanted. And this all happened in less than 180 days. Everybody starts from different points, but I can guarantee you if you follow through domain method, you will see the results working within these 180 days. And I not want you to only achieve the progress, but I want you to actually maintain it as well. I'm sure you do too. I've helped dozens of people transform their bodies, not just by losing an insane amount of weight, but also by packing on an incredible amounts of lean muscle. Here's some of the other clients that I've helped. Now let me introduce myself. My name is Elijah Kianese. I am a natural fitness addict and fitness coach. I've been coaching people since April of 2019, and I've coached well over 200 people throughout the years. Today, I'm going to walk you through how my client Daniel lost almost 50 pounds and gained back 20 pounds of muscle, leading to the most muscular and most shredded that he's ever been. So the domain method, who is this for? Well, if you are looking to melt fat off of your body while packing on lean muscle, this is for you. If you're tired of feeling clueless and you just want to get the results that you have always wanted, these are the techniques that my clients and myself have personally used, these strategies that have been proven to work time and time again. And this isn't some cookie cutter 4-week program or a meal plan that you're going to fall off after a couple weeks or a couple months. This is designed specifically for each of you to help you succeed. If you feel like you've done everything and you still can't get the results that you've dreamed of your entire life, this is for you. If you're ready to take the proper steps to actually transforming your physique and are ready to be held accountable and ready to be motivated to get started, this is for you. If you're tired of feeling like a loser with no confidence, if you're ashamed of looking at yourself in the mirror and hate your current body, this is for you. If you feel little purpose, little structure, or little direction, this is for you. Now, who is this not for? People who are looking to use fad diets as a way of getting the results. This is not for you. If you're still wanting to listen to a specific guru, or if you're not willing to spend even 3 hours a week putting in the work, this is not for you. If you're not willing to practice any sort of restraint or self-control, if you do not want to develop a lifelong lasting discipline, and you're not committed to becoming the best possible version of yourself, this is not for you, respectfully. So here's the truth about losing fat and building muscle that no one tells you about. You can lose body fat, build muscle, and pack on strength at the same time without the extreme diets, without cutting out all of your favorite foods, and without doing hours of cardio each and every single week. Now, most people don't do this because they either lack the education on tracking their calories and macros, optimizing their workouts for improved performance, or most importantly, implementing a system that works for them with their lifestyle and their schedule so that they can see consistent and clear progress. In case you didn't know me, here's how I got here. When I was younger, I was skinny, I was bullied constantly. My parents would have to convince me to take my shirt off at the pool or at the beach. And I always wanted to be shredded and have muscle like the guys from the movie 300 or superheroes or the bodybuilders that you would see on stage. And as a young elementary school and middle school kid, I'd often skip eating lunch because I wanted to maintain the lean physique I had, but I didn't have all the muscle or even especially not the strength to back it up. And I was pretty good at sports growing up, but nobody believed me because I was built like this. I was built like a twig. So I realized the best way to do this was to be consistent with showing up at the gym and pushing myself. I also learned that it wasn't sustainable to just avoid sugar and avoid everything that I really enjoyed 100% of the time. I knew I had to build a system flexible enough not to give up the pleasures of life, but durable enough to actually get me real, lasting results. So I've spent the last decade studying exercise, nutrition, and psychology to get the body I desired, including getting a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology and becoming a certified personal trainer. It's my dream to help as many people as possible, and I want to help you guys fulfill your own fitness journeys without having to waste years and thousands of dollars doing the wrong things. I put the time and money in for you so you do not have to. Since I was younger, I've always struggled with purpose. I thought I was going to play in the NFL. That didn't work out. So here I am, purposeless. Ever since I found fitness, this has been a true way of giving me purpose and direction again and some sort of meaning to my life, which has bled into other aspects of my life to continue to better myself. The domain method is a simple system. I have built this throughout the years of all the trial and error, like I said, over a decade of mistakes and probably too many $1,000s invested in learning these skills. It's now my goal to teach you and teach my clients exactly how these strategies work to not only transform your body and mind, but to teach you how to do it the rest of your lives. I want to be the last coach you ever have to hire. I don't want you to spend thousands more dollars with other coaches because you didn't learn enough from my program. But in order to achieve those forever results, I believe we must progress in all aspects of life and self-improvement along the way. Of course, the physical aspect, you want to be changing your body, but the mental aspect is pretty heavy in that as well. You can't change physically unless you're changing mentally. And relational, financial, spiritual, I want you to be thriving in all of these categories. Your relationships, I want your family, your friends, I want you to have a social life. I want you to enjoy your social life. Financially, I want you to be able to have the confidence to ask for a raise at work. I want you to be able to making enough money to where you are not stressing about other parts of your life. And you can solely focus on the things that you want to focus on. And then spiritually, whether that's God, like I personally believe in, or the universe, or whatever it is, I want you to be in. I want you to be delved into that. I want you to perform and learn about that to the best of your ability. I want to see you guys thrive in each and every one of these aspects during the time we are working together. So let me break that down for you. The domain method, a simple blueprint. Phase number 1, recomposition and structure. This is essentially our foundational phase. So the first 1 to 4 weeks, we're beginning the fat loss phase. I want to create a realistic schedule, a safe schedule for you, and we're going to collect as much data and get the baseline numbers that we can so I can set your day-to-day settings, like your finding your caloric maintenance and then adjusting to a deficit or a surplus depending on your starting point. And then we're building a solid foundation of tracking calories, tracking macros, while implementing an exercise routine. During this phase, we should be seeing a difference in energy, gaining a little bit of strength, maybe gaining a little bit of muscle and losing a little bit of fat, but this is mostly the internal changes within the first 30 days. Phase 2, fat loss, weight loss, consistency. So now this phase is going to be dedicated to cutting fat off your body so we can start to see more of a physical change. Adjusting the volume with your workouts, the volume and intensity, because we want to be able to match your goals and still see progress. And then we're slowly lowering your food intake to decrease your body fat at a safe and sustainable level. And if we need a possible mini refeed or maintenance cycle for your diet to make sure we're not biting off more than we can chew, that's something we'll incorporate here as well. And then the nutrition is tracked a little bit more meticulously so we can start fine-tuning more of your nutrition and diet. Phase 3, progression, the physical side of things. We're going to be building, we're going to be reverse dieting. So we're building you back from that pullback we did in phase 2. We're increasing your calories to provide you extra energy and restore your body back to full functioning health. And then we're going to be focusing on good habits, food swapping, liquid intake, sleep. And then we start progressive overloading more intently. Not so much you just working out, being more intent with how we are programming your workouts. Phase 4, lean gaining phase. I want to establish a consistent path for continued growth and progress. Learn how to start doing this on your own. Now that I put you through it, now that you experience it, you can start doing this stuff on your own. And then I'll give you more details about your specific body and why I chose a specific path for you. Whether that's your lifestyle, your mentality, you had previous injuries or surgeries, your preferences, all these little details that add up that work best for you, that might not work best for someone else. It's specifically designed for you. The domain method is meant to melt fat off of your body while packing on lean muscle and gaining strength in the process, all while learning exactly how and why we are doing what we do, just like my client Daniel. Now that you understand how this process works, I have an offer for you. If you are skinny or skinny fat, extremely overweight, you're at a point where you are dissatisfied with your physique and your results, and you're ready to commit to yourself, you're ready to feel confident in your body again, and you're ready to take your shirt off at the beach, go ahead and click the link in my description below to apply for one-on-one coaching. You can also follow me on Instagram at fitness__domain. Lots of great information on here as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.